Hello students, today we have to move for the new lesson in your geometry, that is the circle lesson. So in triangle lessons has completed and optional exercise is there actually. In that no one will ask the questions from the optional. Okay, that's why I left that. So today we have to move for the new lesson, circle. Let us know the basics in this. What is circle? This is a circle diagram. Circle is a round plane figure. Note down that. What is circle? Circle is a round plane figure. It is a round plane figure whose boundary points are equidistant from the fixed point. So this are so many boundary points we can draw the mark there. So these points are from the fixed distance from the equidistant from the fixed distance. So this is the fixed point actually. From this they are the equidistant. Okay, so this fixed point is called as a radius. You know that. Just I'll recall you, but it is not there. Just I'll recall you what is circle, what is radius. So this fixed point is called as a center. It is called as a center. I think you know about that. And what is radius? The radius, a line drawn from the center to the any point of the circumference. This boundary is called as the circumference. It is having a many points actually. So this a radius could drawn, if you are taken, this is a circle, so this is called as, so from a center to any point of the circumference, if the line has drawn, that is called as a radius. So now OA, so like that we can draw many radius, we know that. Okay, and what is diameter? Actually the line which is passing through the center of a circle. Okay, the line which is passing through the center of a circle, this is called as a diameter. PQ is the diameter. That line should only pass through the center of a circle. Okay, if it is not passing through the center of a circle, that is called as a chord. Okay, so like that we can take this as a chord. This is a XY is a chord here. Okay, so this line is not passing through the center of a circle. This is called as radius. You know that, but just I am recalling you. So this is called as diameter, and this is called as chord. This is called as chord. Okay, and this is called as the circumference. You know about that. Okay, so these are the basic points. So this, in this class for you, particularly for the 10th, so there will be the tangents actually, and also we have to know, before we have to go for the tangents, we have to know about the secant. So what is secant? So very important definitions for you. What is secant? Okay, a line which touch the circle exactly at 2 points. Okay, a line which intersect the circle. Intersect means divides. A line which intersect the circle in any two distinct point. So here if you are taken a AB is a line, so it is divides the circle in two distinct points, that is X, one is X and A. So this line AB is called as a secant. Keep in mind what is secant. A line, note down the definition of secant. A line intersect the circle. A line intersect the circle in two distinct point. Is called as secant. Okay, so like that we can also draw this many seconds to the circle actually. So this is also called as, PB, and it is divides, PB is a line which intersect the circle at the point P and one more point Y. Like that, two distinct point. Okay, a line of a circle, a line intersect a circle. Intersect means divide. Okay, a line intersect a circle in two distinct point is called as a secant. Okay, this is a new definition for you, so that I hope you will understand this. Second, next we have to move for the tangent. Okay, so what is a tangent? Actually, you have to note down the definitions in your classwork. Circle, secant and tangent, this thing you know already, so not necessary to note down, but these are the important definitions you have to note down. Okay, what is secant? A line intersect a circle in two distinct points is called as a secant. Better you have to write the diagram with pencil. You have to write all the geometrical figures or diagrams in a pencil only. Here I am using a pen because it's not clear to the camera, for that sake only. Okay, so let us know what is a tangent. Tangent means a line which touch the circle exactly at one point. Okay, so here, so if we are taken AB is a tangent, so it is this line touch the circle at in one point only. Okay, that is called as a tangent. Okay, what is tangent? A line, and important definition also, this tangent many of the times they will ask you, a line which touch the circle exactly at one point, exactly at one point is called tangent. So here we can give an example. AB is a tangent. AB is a tangent. So here we can give an example. So AB and PB are the seconds. AB and PB are seconds in this diagram. So in this way, for our to a circle we can draw many tangents. AB is a tangent. If you are giving a OX is the tangent. If you are giving a P here, PX is a tangent. Okay, and if you are giving a MN is a tangent. So like that we can draw. See, you can see here we can draw many tangent to the circle, but all the tangents are touching at a one point only. So you can see here, just to explain you I draw this. Okay, all the tangents are touching at a one point only. That thing you have to keep in mind. Okay, many infinite number of tangents we can draw to the circle. Infinite number of tangents we can draw to the circle. That is very important. Okay, and the point at which the circle is touching, this point is called as the point of contact. I mean, if you are giving taking an example here, O is a point of contact. Okay, so what is mean by point of contact? The common point of a tangent of a circle which touch at the point, that is called as point of contact. Note down the definition for point of contact. So what is meant by point of contact? The point at which the tangent touch the circle. The tangent touch the circle is called point of contact. Is called point of contact. Okay, so what is mean by point of contact? The point at which the tangent touch the circle. Okay, at which, I mean, example we have given, O is a point of contact here. O is a point of contact. So this is called as the point of contact. And one more thing I want to tell you, one circle can have two parallel tangents. Okay, only two parallel tangents it is can have. Okay, one circle. Yes, you had a doubt actually. Here it's not possible to write. It's not possible because these two, or if we draw here like that, they can meet. Okay, parallel in the sense the lines never meet it. Okay, so a circle can have a two parallel tangents. Okay, the one circle can have a two parallel tangent. Okay, so that is very important. And one more thing, a tangent meet the circle at only the one point. You have to note down that one tangent can meet the circle only the one point only, not 2 points, 3 points, like that. Okay, that thing also you have to note down. And many of the tangents we can draw, but the tangent it's not posing through inside of the circle. That is, secant can posing through the inside of the circle, but the tangents cannot posing through the inside of the circle. That is very important thing it is. Okay, a tangent cannot posing through the inside of the circle. Okay, always the tangents want to posing through the outside of the circle. I mean, it has to touch the circumference of the point. That is very important. It has to touch the circumference of the point. That is very important. But the secants can pass through the inside of a circle also, but the tangents cannot pass through the outside of the circle. That thing you have to note down that. Next is the perpendicular of the radius. What is mean by perpendicular to the radius of a contact? So here I am writing. So perpendicular to the radius of contact. I mean, so I told you about the point of contact. If you have taken P is a point of contact here, the point at which the tangent meet the circle is perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular to the radius. Okay, so this point is always perpendicular to the radius. This is called as, if you have taken this is a O, so this OP is called as the perpendicular to the radius of contact. Like that we can write. So if you have taken here also, we can write it as OQ, RQ, like that. So like that, if we draw any tangents from the circle, we can get the perpendicular line. Perpendicular in the sense, I think you know about that, it has a 90 degree. So that is called as the perpendicular to the radius of a contact. Okay, I mean a line. What is mean by perpendicular to the radius of a contact? A line which touch the circle from the radius. Okay, a line which touch the point. Okay, touch the point of contact from the radius is called as the perpendicular to the radius of contact. You can write that a line which touch the point of contact from the radius is called perpendicular to the radius of contact. Perpendicular to the radius of contact. So example we can give here. OP is the perpendicular to the radius. OP is the perpendicular to the radius. Okay, OP. This OP is called as the perpendicular to the radius. Okay. Next, like that. And so in a circle we can draw the equal tangents. What if we are drawing like that, the two tangents, these are always the equidistant. I mean ox and px, these are both equal. Okay, we can prove like that. Based on that there will be the one theorem. So you have to get to know that about this. These are the basic things. Okay, so these are so hope you will understand everything. So let us recall once again. What is circle? Circle is a round plane figure whose boundary points are equidistant from the fixed point. Okay, so circle is a brown plane figure, so whose points which are lie on the circumference, they are equidistant from the fixed point. So here the fixed point is called as the center. Fixed point means center. This is called as the center. Okay, and these are the basic things what you learnt already. Let us move for the this things. Actually, secant. What is mean by secant? The line intersect a circle in two distinct point is called as a secant. Okay, which intersect means divides the circle in two distinct point, so they are called as the secant. So many secants also we can draw. So here the examples are AB and PB are the two secants. And tangent. What is tangent? Actually, a line which touch the circle exactly at one point is called as the tangent. So here AB and many tangents we can draw. Here one example I have given. AB is also tangent, OX is also tangent, OXP is also tangent, MN is also tangent. And where the point at which the tangent touch the circle, this point is called as the point of contact. O is a point of contact here and P is a point of contact here. So next, what is perpendicular to the radius of a contact? I mean a line which touch the point of a contact from the radius is called as, okay, which touch the point of a contact from the radius is called as the perpendicular of the radius of contact. Here O is the point of contact. If we draw a line here also, it is PQ. Sorry, here PQ is a point of contact. If we draw a line, this is Q. If we draw a line here also, OQ is a point of contact to that. Okay, so this is about. And many tangents we can draw to a circle. That is the one thing. And tangents are equidistant. So we can prove that the tangents are equidistant from the circle. So these are the basic things. And infinite tangents we can draw here. And a tangent of a circle intersect only at a one point. Okay, this intersect the circle only at the one point. That is very important. Okay, only at the one point, not at the 2 point. Okay, hope you will understand this. From tomorrow onwards we have to learn about the many very important two theorems are there. In triangle lesson we learnt the three important theorems. One is Pythagoras, second one is BPT, and the areas of similar triangle. And this two important theorems are there. Totally 5 very important theorems. Okay, most askable theorems, that those things. Okay, if you very familiar about these the 5 theorems, you can score easily nearly for 10 marks. Okay, hope you will understand better. From tomorrow onwards we will continue with the theorem. Thank you all.